Actually, well, there you go. Fafanoy's having to go for the tip-off as well. Almost wins it, but it's the Sharks who win it. This Dirk Williams, so many Williamses in the league, isn't it, Dave? It's unbelievable. Here's Marsden, here's Matthew Martin. Alexander back into Marsden, back out to Mackay, faced by Fafanoy, thought about the three, decides not to shoot in three, comes across. Here's Matthew Martin, left-handed for two. 5 left-handed, Leop can't make it. Sheffield come away with a rebound again. Here's Williams from the corner, Dirk Williams from the corner, Mackay outside the three-point line, faced by Fletcher. Gives it again to Williams, he turns the corner against Kai Williams, makes it all the way to the basket and lays it in for 2. Sharks off to the hot start, 7-0.
Absolutely red hot start last week, but Eagles weathered the storm well, and it looks like they may have to do. Oh, here we go.
Alexander turns the corner.
Interesting that Kai's on.
Oh, what a great pass from Martin. Mackay slipped inside on the back line and from the Sharks. Here's Fafanoy. Nice little layup to Fletcher, who gives a really
nice finish as well with the drop bounce pass.
There's Dirk Williams again. Feeds it into Marsden. He'll go against Jamal Williams. Jamal Williams, good stance, but Marsden does well. Turnaround floater, and the Eagles have decided that's enough is enough. Yeah, that was what we were talking about. Meanwhile, Fletcher finds Fafanoy all the way to the basket. We know that the Eagles knew they were probably going to be without Defoe and Moses, and probably have practiced that way. Oh, that's another great pass from Matthew Martin. That's 2 he's made really. Picks it up and drops it in for 2. 15-7.
22 points on the board. I'm telling you, I'm not fantastic on stats.
Beats Kai Williams to the ball. Here's Chris Alexander. He tried to feed Marsden, but well picked off by Jeremy Smith. And Ramon Fletcher at the other end. Brashina, I'll get it right in a minute. Brashina come on. And Mike Tuck as well. So that's Chris Alexander. McNair again. It's a long 3-point shot from Brashina, misses, but a good home.
2 things I know about the Sharks for sure is you've got to box out Marsden and you've got to box out Tuck.
Great leap from Drew Lasker to take that pass from Fafanoy well over his head. Kyle Williams, who's come on, throws it back to Kai Williams, and Kai finds Bakovic. Bakovic hustled by Kyle Williams. Drew Lasker, oh, he's so unlucky. Drew Lasker picked that pass all day long, but unfortunately just couldn't gather the ball in. And Dirk Williams, great pass from Fletcher, the alley-oop, but Kyle Williams got right up for it and couldn't make it.
But just a second to give them a 5-on-4 advantage.
There's Kyle Williams, this time he does drop the ball away to Kyle Williams. Kyle Williams tries to go past Brashina and then puts the floater up. Doesn't make it. Tuck deflects it into the hands of Dirk Williams, and it's Dirk Williams now on the charge at the other end. Left-handed layup. Lovely play from Dirk Williams once again.
Started outside the 3-point line.
Yeah, very, very athletic, very long in range, isn't he, Dave?
Yep.
It's Kyle Williams steps against Brashina, knocks down the 2.
Lost his balance and still felt it was foul ball. Him and Fab having a real go at each other.
Wow, Ramon Fletcher, well aware of the clock there, drove well all the way for the Eagles. The end of the first quarter, Sheffield just on the high side by that single point, 24-23. You know, pushes the ball hard into Alexander's hands. Alexander, fantastic pace. First step, really races to the basket and lays it in. For 3, he decided not to take it. McKnight looks as if he's settling up into Tuck. Tuck finds Brashina inside. Brashina, nice play from Brashina. Looks like a good all-round player, this guy.
Yeah, great. I thought it was a great head fake.
Fletcher's 3-point shot is short. Hanson Young picked the rebound up. McKnight quickly into Alexander. Good defense by Kyle Williams. And stops Alexander driving to the basket. Alexander goes trying again to drive to the basket. Finds Tuck inside. Tuck up and over Fafanoy for 2 points. Sheffield's lead goes up to 7. Having a good chat about what they're going to do when they come on. Meanwhile, it's Drew Lasker for the Eagles. Kyle Williams lines up the 3. It hits the front of the rim. Mackay touches it first, but Kyle Williams is able to come up with the rebound. It's McKnight again for Sharks. Brashina tries to find Tuck, but Kai Williams done that all day long. He picks it up, gives it to Lasker. Lasker to Kyle Williams, into Fletcher. Fletcher makes the layup. Good try. Dirk Williams in the corner. Guarded by Lasker. Comes away, gives it to Chris Alexander. Thought about the three, but good defence by both Kyle Williams and Flanoy. And then he launches it from way downtown with only 3 seconds left on the shot clock. Oh, there's good hands by Matthew Martin, who's back on. Yeah, excellent play from Sharks there. Matthew Martin stole the ball off Kyle Williams, and then him and Hanson Young set up the 2 points for Martin to convert. Knight Danson gets the shot away right on the buzzer again. Dave, as you say, long 24 seconds. Seems to be almost every offence, whereas the Eagles straight down the other end, and Fletcher knocks in the 2 from the...
I thought that lead was false, Jeff, because either Sharks are deliberately being patient or the Eagles are making them work hard for every point. But I think the Eagles have created lots of good chances. You just needed to start knocking them down.
That was a... Gives it to Williams. Williams turns the corner, gets up in the air, very athletic, lays it in. No, doesn't lay it in, floats it in.
Good threes. Really tough to stop in transition, but also he's really good with his floater.
That's a great play from Jamal Williams at the other end. It's a rebound, minute to go. Sheffield lead 38-33. As Jamal Williams is going to go all the way to the basket. And just rolled around the ring. But
Left by Jamal and Darius last week very well as well.
Great. Oh, wow. No, that'll be in the top 10 players of the week, I can guarantee you. Fantastic pass from McKnight, the alley-oop, inbound in front of his own bench. Double roll, and it's Dirk Williams who gets free, and he nets the 2 on the buzzer. Half-time score is Sheffield Sharks 42, Newcastle Eagles 35, and I think that's probably a pretty fair reflection of the half.
I think so. I think you know, that 5-point deficit that held us so long was a good reflection on the way the game was being played. I think offensively, they know exactly what they're doing. Sometimes a little bit overpass when they've got good chances. But I also think the Eagles have been playing pretty good team offense as well, moving the ball well. And early on they had those back cuts to the basket which caused Sharks a lot of problems. Sharks have adjusted that by not overplaying the passing lane so much. But you know, with only 7 down, remember how well the Eagles fought back last week from a deficit. And that could well happen again. Drew can guard bigger players, he can guard quicker players. And I think the Dirk Williams factor, I think Williams is making it tough for them to guard Tuck and Marsden.
Sheffield will get us underway. McKnight got the half underway, now Sheffield are ball movement across. Eagles jumping out on defence. Here's Chris Alexander, drives it, great pass to Rob Marsden. Reverse layup from Marsden, beats Flanoy to the rebound, and Sheffield off and running. There's a pass inside. That's a long
spot up 3. Forget about him, he's going to nail it. You overplay him, you give him the room inside to what the Sharks want.
Here's Alexander going all the way to the basket, drops it off to Marsden, another reverse layup.
Alexander with a free reiner trying to penetrate and kick off. Dirk Williams floating around in that corner for the 3-point. Not easy for the Eagles to defend in the way that they normally like to do. But that's a terrific move by Lasker.
Yeah, found by Flanoy, and Lasker got his player up in the air. Nice fake, held his position.
Players.
Alexander behind the 3-point line. Yes, McKnight going along the baseline. Wow, somehow manages to get both those free throws down. That takes him up to 6 points as well, which is above his season average, which is 3.5. Jamal Williams can't make it, but it's a good rebound by Flanoy. Lasker, Kai Williams for 2, knocks it down first, but it was nice work to get the Rob Marsden open. The other end, Fletcher goes in, out, and lays it in for 2 with his left hand. Knocks it down, and that's just that one. Fletcher looking a little bit frustrated for the Eagles, just half jogging back. Back on defense now, though, is Tuck to McKnight.
I think he's frustrated because
Bashina's going to launch a 3, and he makes that 3. The Sylvian now takes the rebound. 3:38 to go. Eagles trail by 14. So now back in. Nice spin move by Jamal Williams, but Bashina stood tall. Fletcher step back 3. Over Hanson.
Try and work the rest of this quarter, getting into single digits before they're going to the final.
There's Bashina. Back in Flanoy in, doesn't make the shot, but it's recycled by Sheffield. Hanson Young into Bashina, who's got Flanoy for company. Oh, that's a superb move. Dirk Williams comes away with the rebound. And he's going to drive all the way to the basket, and he cuts through like a knife through hot button. Couldn't resist it. Yes, Eddie Matthews come on, he's going to shoot a three, and he makes a three. Eddie Matthews knocks the three down. Cards are waving.
Starts practicing that step back three in his own individual warm-up.
Nice reverse pass from McKnight to Brashina. Faced by Fenoy again. Brashina once again. End of the Eagles bench next to the physios, and he has got his shooting shirt on, so it does possibly look as if he's got an injury. Meanwhile, his backcourt partner, Ramon Fletcher, says to Dirk Williams, well, if you can cut through a defence, so can I, and lift the basket. Ball comes out, shot clock down to 2. They're not going to get that shot off, are they? Oh, yes, somehow Alexander did. Almost tips it in as it bobbles around, but the Eagles have come away with it, and Matthew from halfway on the buzzer can't make it, so it's 61-49 to Sheffield at the end of the third quarter, and it's going to be tough for the Eagles to come back from here. Brashina and Dirk Williams. Dirk Williams up to 19 points personal. He leads all scorers. Brashina has 9, Rob Marsden has 10. Yes, Matthew turns the corner. Kyle Williams, Eagles could really do with Kyle Williams getting himself going, but he did well there. Lovely pass inside to Fenoy under the basket, and Fenoy lays it in for 2. Eagles could do with the crowd getting into this a bit more as well. Difficult when you've got so many players out. Martin thought about the 3. Kyle Williams does well. And he manages
well, and that might give the Eagles, you know, you're talking about what the Eagles have to do. One of the things is hope that Sheffield make mistakes.
So Eagles trying to work the ball out. It's their mistake, but Fenoy battling hard, gets the ball back for his side, finds Eddie Matthew under the basket.
Oh.
Wow, overhead scoop layup.
Fantastic, what a great cut at him. He just made a great cut off the ball, and also he did a nice 3-point shot earlier in the game. Oh, that is such a... Well, 6:21 to go, 12 lead is not absolutely enough to win a game at this stage. You can't stop talking about wins, but it's where you see the Eagles closing.
Ramon Fletcher said he didn't really think it mattered whether you finished second or third. You know, you're going to have a tough matchup against anybody in this league at the moment. Yes, Kyle Williams, there's the floater. This time it does drop from Kyle Williams. 2 points coming out of the timeout in the fourth quarter down there in Leicester. They lead 67-65 against Glasgow Rocks, so that's a really tough game down there. Eagles have a chance here. Back to Kyle Williams for 3. Kyle Williams suddenly finding his shooting boots, and all of a sudden it's a 9-point gap.
That will every part of the offense. I thought Kyle Williams might take the shot from the corner, but he saw Kyle in a better position and he knocked it down.
But at the other end, in this game,
certainly has in this half, and I thought he made a terrific start to this half, which is one of the things that's put them in this position.
Dirk Williams bounces and floats it in after being found really well by McKnight.
Yeah, I mean, he made that awesome dunk last year, I think, against the Scorchers.
Yeah. To Fletcher. Fletcher going against McKnight. Good defense by Mackie McKnight, but he has Fenoy into the corner to Matthew. Matthew knocks down.
I thought that was an excellent move. Great thread pass from Lamont Fletcher, and a terrific find for Fab Fenoy. Well spotted up Eddie Matthews.
Rob Marsden at the other end. Here's another one for you, Dave. I'm just about to mention something as well. As Kyle Williams tries his best to get another 2 points, doesn't make it, but recycles his own rebound. Yes, Fenoy is going to shoot the 3. Makes the 3 for Fenoy. There's Marsden. He finds Dirk Williams for 3. That hits the front of the rim, comes all the way back, and Kyle Williams picks up the long rebound. He finds Fletcher. Fletcher, lovely pass into Kyle Williams. Kyle Williams rolls it in for 2. Eagles back within 6. 1:11 to go. Some 50 seconds to go. Kyle Williams trying for 3. Fenoy inside for the 2. That takes it to within 4. Fantastic effort from the Eagles.
3 to give. Eagles are in the penalty, and timeout-wise, Eagles have got 1. Sharks have got 2.
Yes, Kyle Williams going to the basket and lays it in for 2. 30.6 seconds to go, and they're down to just a 2-point gap as Dirk Williams gets the ball over the halfway line. 23 seconds on the clock. Sheffield's going to try and run this all the way down before they take that shot. Slight difference between the shot clock and the game clock. McKnight it is who holds on the ball and drives in, gives it to Marsden for 2. That's at the front of the rim. Eagles take the rebound. Foul for Noy is not, is the foul being called? Probably will ice the game. Has to make them both though. If he makes just one, Eagles have got one last chance. Makes the first ice cool.
Make some noise!
Has to make this one as well. Does make both. Yeah, absolutely. And so it's 2.5 left. Eagles to inbound to Matthew. No, Matthew tried to get a shot off, but the ball just dribbled free and couldn't get a shot off. And it's the Eagles actually go down to 76 to 72. Tough night for the Eagles with basically 3 or 4 injuries now. They did really well to hold Sharks to within 4, but doesn't matter whether it's 1, 2, 3, 4 or 24. It's about who gets the W, and that's a great win for Sharks to take them to 16 and 14 for the season, and it dents the Eagles' chances of finishing in that top 3 very slightly.
Yeah, and I think that, you know, we'll look at all sorts of statistics as we did at half-time, and the statistics showed at half-time that the Sharks are the man. But I think in terms of the man who I think has pulled this off for them has to be Dirk Williams.
Yeah, definitely MVP performance from Dirk Williams.